I believe everyone has the power to choose, and what you choose in life is what you get. My story began like many Asian families. My parents asked me, Jack, just study hard in schools, get good grades, so that you are able to land a very good job. Pay rise, salary increment, I called it, followed by a rise in your corporate ladder, promotion, to the age of 55, you get your retirement, and you can enjoy the rest of your life. And I believe my parents a lot. So I did very well in school. I just follow what the teacher says. I make sure I did well in school, get good grades. And finally, I landed in a very, very good school. Unlike many kids around age 16, I was very clear with what I wanted in life, be a lawyer. So I went to the law school, spent 5 years there, and got 2 degrees. After I graduated, I landed in an accounting firm doing tax work, and at the interview, I asked my interviewers one thing. So how long would it take for me to become a partner in the firm? Well, the partner said, very simple, work hard, follow me, follow my instruction, do what I do, you'll become a partner in 15 years. 15 years? It might be a short period of time to him, but to me, it is a long time. And yet I said, okay, I will do it. I'll make sure that I'll spend as long as I can in the firm and eventually become a partner. And you know what? I did very well in my first 10 years until one day, 2003, I still remember. Somehow, one of the partners came to me and said, Jack, I had a problem with you. In my mind, I asked, what problem did you have? Because I've been getting my promotion, I have billed my clients for the work done, so what's the problem? And you know what my partner said? Well, I just don't know why. I don't know whether you should be in the firm anymore. And at that time, I asked myself whether it is the end of my career in this firm, and this firm that I've spent 10 years and 3 months. Yes, eventually, within the next 6 months, I left the firm. And at that time, I noticed one thing. What the school has taught us, get a good job, get a good grade, you have a very nice career, that's all nonsense. Because I realized that there's no such thing called job security. When I move on to the next firm, continuing doing what I love to do, which is tax, I also noticed one thing. 24/7, no holiday, no family life, and I literally have to carry on my laptop, and at that time I still record this thing called BlackBerry. I have to carry my BlackBerry. In fact, I have to spend more time with the BlackBerry than my wife and my kids. And at that time, I noticed one thing. Yes, while we do not have job security, I also had no life. So I end up choosing myself, becoming an employee for the rest of my life, or I want to make a difference. So really, finally, I make my choice in 2011. A choice that a lot of people, even my friends, would say, Jack, it is a very, very big risk. Are you able to handle that? Are you able to survive? Because at that time, you know what? A lot of people are looking at me and say, you are going to fail. Well, I will not allow myself to fail because I learned this thing called choice. And I believe every one of you have a power to choose. So I choose to become who I am. I choose to become an entrepreneur, and I had no idea what I can do in my business because unlike a lot of business coaches who have told you, well, you must have a plan, you must know what you do, you must have the passion. I have my passion. I want to get out of the rat race. I want to start a new career called a job. no, it's not a job, but it's a business, I would realize that it is going to be a tough role. And you know what? In 3 years, from zero, I had a 6 figures in my business. I actually can replace my salaries that I have earned in my law firm. You may ask, how do I do that? It is always this word that have taught me so long. This is called the power of choice. And what do you mean by power of choice? Well, a choice, simply put, gives you the option, gives you the awareness that while you might continue being an employee, you can actually choose to be something else. You can choose what you want to do in life. Somebody might want to become an investor, some people might want to be a business owner, and what's your choice? And I learned this so much, and I can tell you a lot of stories, so I'll just give you one story. The story was, I have a friend who was my ex-colleague in the same firm, and he spent 18 years of his life, and because he didn't have the mindset, he didn't give himself the power to choose. He was spending all 18 years in the same firm, and at the end, he had the same results like me, a confrontation issue with the partner, and he left the firm after spending 18 years. So in my mind, I said, if I do not have this power of choice, I would basically, like him, don't know what I can do, don't know what else I can do. And I said, wow, I'm so grateful that because of this work, I can live in a better life. So that's why I am so grateful with this word choice. I'm now able to travel around the world. I'm able to spread my message, which is what I'm doing to you right now. I want to teach you this thing about how you become a business owner, how to identify the passion that you love to do so that you can enjoy the business that you are in. How do you have a 6 figures business as a start, and you can grow it to 7, 8 figures to the beyond your imagination. And more importantly, you have to understand why you are doing this business, why this business, and why now. And finally, we all don't know what we don't know. It is what I believe that we all are eager to learn. And as a result, it is very important to get the right people, right mind frame, and right environment so that you are able to survive and thrive in the business. And this is what I do. I believe that this world can change only if you allow yourself to choose. And that is why I'm here for. I always believe one thing, I have the power to choose, and which means so can you.